senior leader at the Dean's Ave Mosque who lost his wife in the terror attack says he has forgiven the shooter.
It's an extraordinary gesture to the man who killed so many of his friends. Thomas Mead is outside Hagley College where families are gathering. And Thomas, this is a gesture the man says his wife would have wanted.
That's right. Good evening, Mike. Many people will remember Farid Ahmed from our initial coverage. We first met him in the minutes after that terrible massacre, and at that time he had not heard of the fate of his wife, and he has since received some terrible news. This is the story of Husma Ahmed.
To have a memory of three of us.
Gathering to remember a woman loved by all who met and knew her. Husna Ahmed ran classes for children at the mosque while her husband gave sermons.
She was probably more open than me. She could reach anyone. She was magnetic.
On Friday, their peaceful life came shattering down as a shooter tore through the mosque without served for 20 years.
What she did when the shooting started, she organized the ladies and children to go out. She was leading them.
The couple in separate rooms.
I thought I was not going to come out, and I was prepared. And that's why I just, in a moment, I just thought, no point of panicking. I better be calm and ready.
Farid Ahmed, who uses a wheelchair, couldn't flee.
She was coming back for me. And that is the time. Just, when she was coming towards the gate, that is the time she was shot.
On Friday outside on the cordon in the hours following the terrorist attack, Farid spoke to Newtub, hoping his wife was okay.
I don't know where my wife is. She was in the ladies' room.
The news, the worst he could imagine. She lost her life trying to save him. Tonight, people are paying their respects. Those who knew her loved her, remembering a woman renowned for kindness of her own.
Our daughter lived here with them for a year, and she was always sharing.
And despite the terrible act of hatred, Farid Ahmed has found a way to forgive the shooter.
I love him, to be honest. I think probably he went through some trauma in his life. Probably he was not loved. I don't hate him at all. I don't hate him at all. Not at all.
Forgiveness, Farid says, is what his wife Husma would have wanted.
She's brave, and she gave her life saving others.
Husma Ahmed, kind to the very end.
Now, Mike, ever since this terrible tragedy, he has been an enormous support to the people in his community. Despite breaking the most terrible, awful news to his own 15-year-old daughter, he has spent the afternoon having that conversation again and again at the Hagley College here behind me on behalf of those who feel they do not have the strength to tell their family and friends what has taken place. Some last words that he wanted all of us to think about. That if someone does bad to you, make sure you do good to them.